Today we're in the Lake District and it's raining. Place called Rosthwaite in the Borrowdale Valley. We're going to walk up to Watendlath and make it around. We're parked in the Borrowdale Institute car park. That's £3 parking all day, just next to the main car park and the toilets. We turn left out the car park, heading down towards the road. At the road we turn left, walk forward 50 feet, and at the bus stop you turn right. Signpost says Watendlath. We head forward, cross over the little bridge, and then turn right. The river's on our right hand side. We're walking down a narrow little path, wall either side. It's the 18th of February today, and it's pretty wet. We walk through a gate and then look to our left hand side through the wall and take a picture. That's looking back towards Rosthwaite. You're walking with a taxi driver in the Lake District and it's still raining. As you can imagine, all the peaks are covered in mist. We hope it dries up a bit later on. We just keep heading forward. We're still following the river. We can see snow on the hills in the distance. As you head forward, you'll see a path off to your right, says Stonethwaite. We just keep heading forward through the gate. Just keep heading forward. You'll see like a bit of a sheepfold in a yellow arrow. Turn left there. We're just at the side of the sheepfold now, and as you can see we're bearing off uphill to our left. Well, it's still raining, but if we look back where we've come from, we can see the sun on the hills. That's the Lake District for you. Beautiful place. We look to our left. Obviously, because it's raining, there's some great waterfalls, and this is what we come to the lakes for. We turn back round and cross over the stile. So we're making our way up through the trees now. Just before you cross over the stile, just take a minute to look at the waterfall at the right hand side. And as we cross over the stile, we look to our right again, and this is what you call a waterfall. This is a new walk for us, so everything we see is new. We don't know what to expect. It's great as this. We keep going. As you can see, this is just a pretty steep climb now. And again, as you can see, this is a steep old climb is this. As we make our way up, we stop for a breather and we admire the waterfalls at the far side of the valley. We're still on our way up. We look to our left again and we can see a bit of sunshine in the valley down below. We keep going. Well, we've nearly made it to the top now, and while the weather's just easing off, the rain's dropped a bit, we've turned round, we've walked up the back of there. But that's the view, absolutely fantastic. And that's looking forwards. We've got a bit of snow on the top of the hills as well. We keep going, we're nearly at the top. We're heading towards Tarn now. It's beginning to level out a bit now. We just keep following the path. Within 3 or 4 minutes we get to this waterfall. Quite a big one that. We're making our way slightly uphill, following the stream. Well, here we are, we've made our way up to Tarn. while the rain's easing off, we're going to stop for a cup of tea. And then we should just be walking down the side of the Tarn towards Watendlath. We're slowly making our way down the side of Tarn now, looking for a bit of shelter so we can have a cup of tea. We think we've got a couple of gooseanders there on the Tarn in the distance. We're slowly making our way across the top towards Watendlath now. Still raining, and again we just keep heading forward. We're slowly starting to make our way downhill now. Walk forward 100 feet, look to your right hand side, and there's Watendlath Tarn. That's where we're heading, following the path. You can see people down on the path just to the left hand side of the rocks. As we make our way down to the bottom, we go through the little gate and cross over the tiny stream. As we make our way down, we look to our left hand side, and as we make our way further down, we can see these snow-capped hills at the other side of the valley. As we've come down off the hill, we can see Watendlath Tarn in the distance and the waterfall coming in at the back of the houses. Let's go down and have a look. So we're just making our ascent down towards the Tarn now. Beautiful countryside, and the rain stopped for 5 minutes. We decide to turn round and have a quick look where we've come from. You can hear the running water. There's some rain up here today. We turn round and keep going forward. So we're nearly at the Tarn now. Within another 10 minutes we'll be looking for a left turn back to Rosthwaite. We'll be back to you. Well, we've more or less made it to the end of the Tarn now. We've got our footpath sign on the left hand side that takes us back to Rosthwaite. But just before we go, let's show you the rest of the village. In the middle there we've got the little bridge. You've got car park, tea rooms and toilets and that. In the middle there, just at the back of the buildings, you've got the waterfall. And on the right hand side there, look, you've got boats. Well, we're going to keep going and turn left. It's 10 to 4 in the middle of February and we haven't got a lot of time. We've just turned left. The track on the right hand side is where we've come in on. Let's just show you the rest of the Tarn. If you look in the distance there, you've got snow-capped hill. As you can see, it's a beautiful spot. We're heading uphill now, over the top, back to Rosthwaite. As we make our way uphill, we stop for a breather and look behind us. That's a cracking shot, is that? Just top side of Watendlath. We turn round and keep going. We've made it over the brow. It's just levelling out a bit now. Just keep walking forward through the gate and eventually the track will lead you back to Rosthwaite. We're slowly making our way downhill now. There's not far to go. Still raining though. We make our way downhill and come to a gate, and just to the side of the gate You can see there's a tree there, toppled over, just at the side of the stream. As you pass through the gate, look down below. You can see Rosthwaite and the car park. We hope you've enjoyed our walk in the Lake District, even though it was slightly damp. You've been walking with a taxi driver today.